my brother, the late Ambassador Yalley. Well, we've lost him, but he's still in our hearts. What can we say? The more I think about him, I feel sad, but what can we do? It's part of life. That's how the Almighty God created this world.
One of the things I always, whenever I remember, one of the things that makes me feel a little happy is when I remember the fact that he kept saying that there was a need, that as for him, was interested in NEC winning the election 2024.
That's right.
And the election was won before he passed on. So
okay, so I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yes.
How he died is what sometimes hurts me, because I mean, he was in the hospital, all right.
Yeah.
He went through surgery, all right.
Okay.
The surgery was very successful.
Okay.
He had come out of surgery with success.
Okay.
I was with him 2 days before the departure. I was with him every day, and he was fine to go home. And the doctor said, you know what, because of the wound, why don't you keep him for 2 days to dress the wound till he gets better? And we had a lot of discussions. Why you called me here? At least he would have been here too, because he was scheduled to go to another country. Let me say another country.
Okay.
So we were discussing it. So what do we do? Because we're close to each other, and so we discussed all that, crack all the jokes, everything. That I left and went home, knowing that the 2 days after we were discharged, only if you call the following day that I should rush to the hospital, that his condition had changed.
Wow.
And, well, he gave out the spirits, and I didn't forgive him because he should have shown me the signs that he was going, but we were all fooled. And I should have known that all from what he was telling me meant that he was on his way out. But I didn't, because I didn't think it was going to happen. Because at the stage when we were having that discussion, why do you want me to recount this? I get emotional. But while we're talking, he said, you know what, Ebo, you go home. Tell everybody who is outside waiting to come in to stay away, because I want to rest. Okay. That's when I should have found the clue that something was wrong.
Okay.
I went out and told the nurses that, you know what, don't send anybody again to him. He wants to rest, as anybody would have done. Not to his arrest, that will be rest forever. So I called him my senior brother, because he was very close to my late brother.
Okay.
It's a pain, right? He has a kakra, all right.
Yes.
But everybody thought my brother was his twin brother.
Oh, really? They were that close?
Very, very close. Very, very close. They work together, they school together, everything together. Okay. Everything. You know what I mean? And when my brother had a stroke at age of 49, yes, HQ Jehu Appiah was the deputy minister for Central Region. And, he was the first to be there. And when he died too, he was the first to be there. So I told him, you know what? I've lost my senior brother, but I've adopted you. And, things went on till Pro Forum was.
Yes.
He started a Pro Forum and invited me. And the first election, of course, he maneuvered, lobbied, and I got the position of the Secretary General to the Pro Forum. But the second time that I won, he didn't lobby, but I got it.
Okay.
So we worked together since 2018 till this passing on. So we held the Pro Forum, NDC Professional Forum, until this departure. But anyway, he's left. What can we do? The Pro Forum, the dream of whatever he started, still lives on. So those who manage Pro Forum from now on, wish them well. I will not abandon Pro Forum in any way. And Pro Forum will thrive. And wherever I'm going, for which you have called me to discuss, we formed the Pro Forum there. And I had the first meeting with the Russian Pro Forum group 2 weeks ago on
There's
Sunday.
a Pro Forum group in Russia.
Sorry?
There's a Pro Forum group in Russia.
Oh, my brother, you know. There's Pro Forum in Russia. But you know Arnold, Pro Forum US.
Yes, I do. Arnold is a good friend of mine.
He tells me. Yeah. He tells me. He also lost his hair like yours. But he wears a cap. He'll be here. Yeah, he's the one.
Yes. I think he's still holding on. He doesn't want to admit it.
He will hold on. Don't mind. Don't mind my friend, my brother Arnold. And, Arnold is a Pro Forum president, global president. No, global. not global president, if I say that.
North America.
No, diaspora.
Okay.
The diaspora.
Okay.
So he's in charge of Canada, the U.S., the Caribbean, the U.K., Germany, Russia.
Okay.
That's a big post. This guy has a big post. You know, but he has what do you call it? All the headache on him. Maybe that's why he's losing his head. So that is where we are. But it's a pro forum in Russia, very active one. But I'm not going only for pro forum. I'm not going only for Russia. I'm going for Ghana.
I see.
So Ghana first.
And just to conclude on Ambassador Sam Yalley, I wonder the kind of role he's left, not only within Pro Forum. You got to know him so well. Even in national affairs.
Oh, yes.
He always made his voice heard.
No, but he was very regular on your radio program. He was regular here. He was regular on several TV stations.
Many, yeah.
And he always spoke his mind. And he always meant what he said. He bullied us sometimes. I mean, you know that as a leader, he had to assert his power. And we not always that we agreed, but he had his way. And most often, whatever he said was right. You know, he led us very well. And I think that we'll miss him a lot. Well, we are missing him already. And we'll miss him, you know, dearly. But anyway, he meant good for Ghana.
Yes.
And I think he started the NDC architecture, let me call it that way, long before even he matured to become the politician that we saw him to be.
Okay.
Now he was always, is it MC, DC, whatever they call it in Cape Coast and Snate. Everywhere when he was singing NDC, he meant NDC. He was NDC to the core. A member of the constitutional, is it assembly? Those who started the constitution.
Yes.
Constituent
Assembly.
Constituent Assembly. He was a member of the Constituent Assembly as a young person. Can you just imagine his age at 1991 when they started it? You know, 1991.
Yes.
When they started it, you would imagine his age. I mean, and he was part of it. He was the one selected, you know, to lead the pack for people of that category. So, I mean, he meant well. He always tells me the story. Why are we going this? Let's do something else. He told me about his, with his traction with President Rawlings, came down to Atamos, you know, and others. And he meant well, and he did well. Yeah, may we all forgive all his negatives. But I think that that's what we say for the dead. But I think he meant good for Ghana.
Yes,
we lost a good friend. We lost a good.
He meant good for Ghana. He meant good for the NDC party.
Yes,
Pro Forum was very dear to him in everything he did.
And they sent him to India, and I think he's left his mark.
Yes,
in
India,
New Delhi as well. Well, he came, we worked together, and I believe that if you believe in spirit, he's watching and smiling. And he's still insulting me as he always does. He always did. Sorry.
Yeah. So sadly, you've lost your president. You are now headed to Russia. Who takes over the Pro Forum?
Who takes over the Pro Forum? We have leadership of Pro Forum.
Okay.
In the interim.
Okay.
In the interim, we need leadership.
Okay.
I just use this opportunity to tell Pro Forum members that Pro Forum is alive.
Okay.
And the person of Sam Yalley shouldn't tell you that the Pro Forum has gone down. Of course, there's transition in leadership. For people to take over and run it the way that we all wanted it to be.
Okay.
Pro Forum was established not for people sometimes misconstrue that the Pro Forum was established because we wanted posts. It's all because it was a think tank.
Okay.
It was a think tank to proffer ideas to leadership of the NDC. Okay. And this is what we did. And we did severally. And I remember before the 2020 election, all the presidential candidates, those who wanted to be president, 7 or 8 of them, we visited all of them one by one and told them that how we would support them if they won. And yes, some of them we knew that, let me leave it like that. But the person who impressed us most was JDM himself.
Okay.
And so we told him that, yes, if you do not change your mind and become the presidential candidate, we'll do everything that we can do to support you.
Okay.
And he won, and we supported him. We contributed a lot of that we could contribute. And, ideas that we could proffer to the NDC executive. And you know what? We have our Pro Forum what they call it, in all the 16 regions. You know, I've mentioned the international one, the 16 regions, and we have regional presidents.
Okay.
We have regional presidents who are also working very, very well. So the leadership is still on, but I know because of what happened, you know, between April and now, people are thinking that something else should happen.
Okay.
But let me assure you that Pro Forum is alive. Pro Forum is kicking. Pro Forum will soon organize.
Okay.
Pro Forum will soon organize a seminar to tell us to talk about issues and the dreams of John Mahama, the vision of John Mahama, because we need to highlight it. Who else will highlight it? If Pro Forum, if Ambassador and PLA had been alive, would have organized at least two.
Yes. At
least two would have organized it. But anyway, his departure also meant that a lot of things went down, and people should know that it's coming on. It will be alive. We will still be Pro Forum, no matter where we find ourselves.
And the interesting thing you said is, well, you didn't form the organization so that people could have an opportunity,
right,
in government, or people want positions. And
it's natural. It's natural, isn't it? Yeah,
yes,
it's natural.
Yes, but you understand that people would see that as a springboard.
Springboard. You remind me of some springboard. People thought that was the issue. That's a difficulty we're having. We still keep on reminding them that was not the initial idea. The initial idea that provide solutions to difficulties we're going through under past government. You know, so we did our best. But hey, it's human. It's an human institution. It's nice if you were invited to serve. It's nice. I mean, don't let us deny ourselves. It's nice. It's also sometimes disheartening to know that somebody who does not qualify, you know, finds themselves there. Especially those who are talking about finding MPP folks still at posts. And making it difficult for us to run this government. But I believe that the government is listening. I believe that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama knows that. There's always a reason. Politics has a different game, different language. It's not the language you are speaking now. Politics, sometimes people are kept there for a good reason. We will not know. And we wouldn't need him to come and explain to everybody. But hey, as a member of Pro Forum, we would have thought, hey, I would have performed better here. I would have done better here. That's natural, and that is welcoming. But don't let us be insulting. Sometimes, those of us left in leadership, you get some text messages that say, wow.
Wow.
You say, wow, where is this coming from? You know, especially when they find out that some of the leaders have had some appointments. So it means that we formed it to project you. You formed it just to push you ahead, you know, and it's not like that. With or without our depositions, maybe our qualifications and the work and our contributions would have helped us there. But as human as we are, I mean, Pro Forum will continue. So let's keep hope alive. Appointments are so ongoing, you never know. But if you allow me, I'll use this opportunity to say that Pro Forum members who have found themselves in key positions, if there's an opportunity to invite some other Pro Forum members to join you in any capacity that's available, I think we should do that. Some have done it, but I want the rest to take opportunity. There are a lot of very well-qualified members, you know, all our diaspora regions in Canada, in the UK, in the US, in Ghana here. So let us look towards the list that we have. Luckily for us, our late president asked Pro Forum members to submit their CVs. So when you go to a CV, at least you can sift through and get a few that will qualify to hold position in your offices. Let's do that. And that's an appeal to those who have. Sena, why did we start with Pro Forum?
Well, we had to start from somewhere. Well, and also there are a few.
This is my uncle.
Yes. Your new uncle.
Yeah, uncle.
I see. Well, he's talking about another Appiah, always on the other side of the glass. But there are a few other things. Yesterday,
right.
I don't know whether I start from yesterday or I start from the government thus far. You'll be serving as an ambassador in the government. First of all, a few things. One, commissioned means that the next step is you go to
Yeah, I'm on
your
my
post.
way. I'm on my way.
Okay.
My ticket is prepared.
Okay. I'll come to you and
You come to me in Russia?
Whether you have any relationship with Russia, earlier relationship, I do know, but I still have to ask the question. Anyway, but let me start off from the Meet the Press yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I listened to.
You monitored.
Well, I listened to part of it. Yeah, I got home late, but I listened to part of it.
Okay. Many of the questions that were being asked were about...
Were you there?
Yes, I was there.
I didn't see you.
Yes, I was there.
Because of your height.
Oh, no, my height. There are many people who I can say my height is better than there.
I said you are taller. That's what I meant.
Okay. Because I thought you were saying I'm short.
Oh.
Because I could have mentioned many people who I was.
I don't want to know.
Yeah. So, but I first of all, a few things that came up. One is the matter, and I'm sure you heard the discussion on the Galamsey.
Yeah.
Two people I spoke to both had the same issue. They are not satisfied with the response the president gave on a matter of a state of emergency.
Right.
I think basically they are all going back to the impact that has been made so far with the Galamsey fight.
Right.
Do you agree there's a concern there? So far, as long as we are not seeing any definite impact in terms of people seeing the water bodies starting to clear gradually, and the fact that they are still finding people who are going on, that people will still raise those concerns.
You know, as a doctor, I always talk about impact of Galamsey, water bodies and the soil, and the impact on humans.
Okay.
Then I'll answer your question.
Okay.
We had a report from a pathologist in Konfanochi Teaching Hospital saying they are seeing a lot of deformities in newly born babies in the areas where the water bodies have been impacted. Has impacted what do they call it? My brother is not. I want to speak Russian, but you're not allowing me. Anyway, and to be honest with you, I always told myself, because they showed pictures of people with 3 eyes and 1 eye and all that, limbs and all that. Then I said, okay, coming from such areas, I told myself, if someone is pregnant today in that area, what would psychological impact on a woman who's carrying a fetus?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm not saying it's going to have a baby with such deformities, but psychologically, how will she be feeling? Okay. And we have not had issue with psychologists going to talk to them, monitor them till they give birth. Okay. That, for me, is the most dangerous disease we are not addressing. Okay. It's not those who have been born and have deformities. It's those who are preparing to get pregnant, and you know that you've drank from this water, you know that you've eaten from this area. What psychological impact is on such women? For me, that's a disease we have not addressed. Okay. Are we waiting for, for us to see such and say, oh, we would have done this, would have done that? That's the aspect of Galamsey I'm hugely afraid of. Apart from the water that we see, I went to my village 2 weeks ago, last week, where Muzano, where I do buy something, and they didn't have water for 2 weeks. Not knowing the water facility at Kwinyako had been impacted, they couldn't filter. So people were drinking from boreholes and bringing from other areas. And I said, hey, huge number of people gathered in one town, one holy town, and drinking this water. Afterwards, what will happen to them? You understand what I'm saying? This is a concern of a doctor. That is my anger against Galamsey. Of course, we need to explore what God gave us. Okay. But how are we doing it? How are we doing it? So if people are calling for a halt,
a state of emergency.
State of emergency, for us to rethink, let's use the word now, reset, and the way we do things, I think it's in the right direction, to be honest with you. That's how I'm going to approach it. It's not the color that worries me. It's what is in the water.
Okay.
What is in the water? What are people consuming? You see, apart from the water, the water seeps into the earth. Yeah. We have vegetation, and some of the plants would have absorbed some chemicals. Akrantie or grass cutter, whatever it is, we eat and also have that in them. So you see people selling akrantie on the streets. What happens? These are the concerns that this is a food web that I will be thinking about, that because of greed of some individuals, others are going to suffer because you do not think about the consequences, think about the pocket. That is where I agree with those who are calling for the
State of emergency.
State of emergency. Let's stop somewhere, rethink, refocus, redirect, retool, and reset, and let people do the right thing. And yes, after Galamsey, it started way back those days in Takwa. I know, go to Prestia, go to Bogaso, go to Huni Valley, all those areas. Galamsey was ongoing, but the way we are doing it now, I asked myself, some few, don't let me sound political, but I can mention one to me. Sitting on TV and showing gold and telling us that he's doing all the wrong things because he's wealthy. Come on. And we are waiting for him, and they anyway, let me put it this way. If I were in that position, I think that I would have done something, shown people that, yeah, you care. Because go to Samurai Boy and what he's doing to the water body. Go to Samurai Boy, what he's doing to the forest. And we are sitting now, when are you going to take action? They arrest him and leadership of NPP will go and gather somewhere, let them sleep on the streets. If you are doing the right thing, let's go and do the right thing. Let people know that what they are doing is wrong. It's wrong only not for the few who are asking him to be incarcerated, for the poor woman and the poor child who is going to suffer because of his action or his. You are in radio, I would have said stupidity, but I won't say it. I won't say it. It's radio. I won't say it. For his greed. You put the word greed. For his greed. People are suffering because of him. And you arrest him to answer some questions, and what? People are massing around Yoko. So I think that if I had a way to proffer any advice, I think that we should act fast.
Okay.
People voted for us because they wanted to see. For 18 months, 8 months is too short. Yeah. But 8 months, also a group also of Yanapa. 8 months we should start doing so. We should see action. We see action, and action should start now. Apart from Ghanaians, we have foreigners who are also doing the wrong things. We hear that they've been arrested and they've done that. What happens to them? I hear that a lot of people are that we are waiting to prosecute them, and not waiting for what? This one should be fast as Chief Justice's one was too slow. We should be very fast and prosecute such people and let us people know that action has started. Because for me, there's nothing that will replace a woman who is pregnant and has a baby with deformities. Nothing will replace that. This woman who should be in the right mind also to get pregnant again. What about those who are yet to marry? In Ghana too, when you marry, the pastors tell us to go and multiply and be fruitful. What happens to that? Because I'm into sexual reproductive health, this is the area I'm looking at is more. There are elder health concerns that we can talk about. And I think that we must act now. So those who ask the questions, I think they felt it's not political. This is human. This is health. So for us to act decisively and make sure that from now on, let's show more action from all of us, and not only NDC and NPP, not President John Mahama only, all of us. I think they have set up some groups. Is it what? Groups that they are training to monitor.
The Blue River Guards, one of them.
You know how many people are involved with Galamsey in Ghana? Yes, I heard about 4 million. It's not easy. From the south to the north to the east, to the upper east and upper west, everybody's involved with Galamsey. I like what this guy from Uganda, the president, Museveni,
yeah.
People told him that the wealth of the gold in Uganda is so much, and some foreigners, usually them, they said that they could extract the gold and then maybe give him 6 billion. Also, no, let it remain in the soil. When we are ready to mine, my people will mine it. It's trillions of dollars. When my people are ready and trained, they will do that. For me, that is it. I remember Ochehene saying the same thing some time ago. I don't know if he has relaxed on that. Because those days, I was in the Ghana Medical Association, and we made an approach to him because his area, people were doing it with reckless abandon.
They are still
there.
Yeah, they're still doing it.
Oh, give my attack. And I said that, why don't we leave these precious minerals in the ground? when our people are trained to mine it well, then we can go for it. What's the greed? What's the rush? Of course, money is good. I mean, nobody can deny that. But if it's going to impact the health of people. When you go to Takwa, now, drive between Takoradi and Takwa, my brother. The road. Those days, we used to see these big trucks coming from whichever country. It's not only the champagne, whatever they call the excavators and all that. When on the road, when you are driving, you cannot even bypass them. They've covered the 2 lanes, and they destroy the road. When you go and see the Prestia, they dug under the building of the chief, I heard, because they were searching for gold. No, somebody need to set up. We need to set up. We need to act more. We need to be aggressive. We need to be reckless. We need to be, Fanyame is good. You leave everything to God. But I think God has told us also to act. So people are suffering needlessly. Now we're trying to sanitize it. But I think we should add speed to it. Okay. We have reached a stage that we cannot wait anymore. So the questions are welcome. It's not John Mahama's fault. It's been something that we'll be battling with for how many years now? Yes, he has just come. Let's give him time. But he has set up. Comrade Amakofibua, I think the guy is working. The guy is working because, I mean, where he comes from, the western part, it's Galamsey is ongoing. So I mean that.
And very bad.
Can you see that? Have you seen that? Is it that river there? Is it Ankobra? Ankobra. Those days I used to drive from Takoradi to Abidjan, and you see the Ankobra. People are fishing in it. Now Ankobra, I don't know. Look at Pra, whatever it is, and all the rivers now. Maybe the only river that is not is a water lake.
Yes,
it's a water.
The river.
But I hear that, that don't let me say it, but somebody said directly that there's so much cold in the water lake before people go there. But I believe that let's do the right thing and we should get the gold from the ground. Okay. It's not by accident that somebody named Ghana the Gold Coast. Okay. It's not by accident. It's a gold coast. Yes, God created it for us to benefit us, but not to destroy us. So I think that we have a way.
Well, one last issue. I'll take a break. When I come back, I'll ask you about your preparations for Russia.
What I have in Russia?
Yes.
Why am I going there?
Yes, what you are looking for in Russia.
Somebody said it's too cold, so you won't join us.
Because you talk about the fact that you work in the health sector.
I did, yeah.
Yes, and you've done a lot of work that involves advocacy for catering better society, building a society that caters better to the less privileged.
That's right.
And
I will not stop.
First thing, we had the health sector. Do you think we are getting somewhere with it?
I think we have good leadership in the health sector now.
Okay.
Good leadership. What I'm saying is that I'm not saying that to bring down anybody, but I think we have somebody who was a health minister for 7 years. Okay. I do not know why we kept him there for 7 years.
Okay.
Name no mention. But later they brought a friend of mine, a young guy, Okoboy,
yes,
who actually meant good. To be honest with you, put politics aside, Okoboy worked well. Okay. He was my friend, he's my junior brother. Now, I think JDM has brought people who can really turn things around. The passion with which the minister is working, I think I admire it. I admire very much. And he did something so smart. He brought somebody as a senior technical advisor. Dr. Koku Awono. I know Koku Awono since early days in the early 90s when we were doing house job in Kolebu. Okay. This is somebody who is really hardworking. At a stage, President Rawlings awarded him as one of the hardworking doctors. Koku was working in a village in the Volta region. Later, he moved to Dodipapesi or something. Dodipapesi. If I don't get it right, correct me because you are from there.
No, really, I'm from Segakove. That's far from me.
It's the only thing I don't know Volta region. I know Volta region very well.
That's around closer to
Segakove is just around Eastern region here. It's Volta region, but it's you cross.
Segakove is on the Aplau Road.
I know.
If you are heading to.
I know when you cross that bridge.
Yes, we are. But Dodipapesi is closer to Nancy than to me. Nancy is from Bakbo.
Don't let us go there. I know the full Volta region up to the Nkwanta and all those areas. I've been there.
Okay.
I've worked there with Nadmo.
Okay.
Yeah, Kofi Potofi. It took us
Okay.
everywhere. It's all the. I can mention some towns in Volta you do not know.
I bet.
Yes. Do you know Nkwante Cement? That's all right. Don't
I don't
make
know that
questions.
area well.
You wouldn't know. But anyway, you said something. What we have made the track. We missed it. What did you say again? Working for.
Yes. As in you working for.
Oh yes. When I said that, yes.
Passion.
I said that Minister's Passion is admired. He brought in Dr. Koko Awono as a senior technical advisor.
Okay.
And for me, I think they are doing. And I also the deputy minister for health.
Okay.
My friend Grace Ayensu.
Yeah.
Professor Dr. Grace Ayensu. She has started very well.
Okay.
Recently, I don't know if she's back. She's in Abidjan right now for some conferences, and she delivered a wonderful speech there.
Okay.
I think that if we go through the health system the way we have started, of course there are some hitches.
Okay.
It will not be repaired in a day.
Okay.
We promised a lot in the manifesto of what we would want to do, and people would want to see that today. But I think they've started well. What kills my heart, one day I remember one of the deputy ministers in the previous administration, what's her name again? Whatever. I remember
the health minister, Tina Mensah.
Tina Mensah.
Yeah.
What the program when she said she was going to celebrate 100 years of Kolebu. Then I said, Madam, I want to talk to you before you go to Kolebu. I said, when you go to Kolebu, please go to the children's block. Not children's block, the maternity block. And look at the building and see if there's anything to celebrate. Because that building is collapsing. And the building houses pregnant women. The building houses, doctors, midwives, nurses, visitors. And you cannot celebrate such a place with this type of structure. Then she looked at me, where are you from? Of course, I was NDC, so my comment didn't go down well, but I had to tell her what I had to tell her. In the manifesto of NDC, what you said was that we're going to turn Kolebu into a quaternary hospital.
Okay.
It means that we're going to refurbish.
Okay.
The word research keeps on coming.
Yeah.
You're going to
it's all part of it.
It's part of it. Yeah. You're going to refurbish the whole of Kolebu to take another quaternary hospital, like what we have in Legon. And, and more and more and more and more. So people would have expected that there's something we can do from now. Okay. At least the premier teaching hospital, where they train a lot of health professionals. Let us set up an example. But I think that we are on the right path. 8 months, I wouldn't expect magic. We didn't come to meet the pot of gold, apart from. So I think things are going to be the way we planned it. And one thing that I'm happy with, there are some of the issues that we discussed at our manifesto. The president's H.E. John Dramani Mahama has started. Mahama Care is something that we should have started long ago. Yeah, I'm happy his name is on it, and nobody can take it out. Even after 4 years, when he leaves, we should still call it Mahama Care because NDC will continue. I know Mahama Care because the type of diseases that we are going to address. The non-communicable diseases. I mean, this time it's about over 40%, 40 to 44% of all deaths attributable to non-communicable diseases, with the cancers and all that, the kidney problems, And for me, it's a wonderful idea. And yesterday, I think he spoke about it yesterday briefly. Yeah. He spoke about it briefly. I think that's the time I joined. It's something that we should start. And all of us, instead of contributing to a cathedral, I didn't say that. We should contribute to Mahama Care to find most of these people who are suffering from that. So the health sector, if you put me on the health sector, I won't finish this program.
Yes, because there are many.
I am passionate about the health of the Ghanaians. Health is wealth. So, my brother, I think we are on the right path. And the leadership is good. My friend, Professor Kaba, is the head of Ghana Health Service. And I think it's also started very well. It started very well. Let me give him the credit. And there are a few others I can mention. Maybe it won't be right if I mention some and leave others. But I think those who have started well, let's give them credit for what they've started.
Great. Well, we need to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about where he's headed to. Russia. His own history.
There's another Russia in Nansua, no?
No, not this Russia. That one is not too far from us. The proper Russia, where they got the when they copied their name
this
from.
This is not a proper one.
Oh, they copied they copied the name. We'll be back.
Thank you.
Do you suspect you didn't get the right amount of fuel? Do you have issues about the quality of fuel you bought? Or did you experience bad customer service at the filling station? Don't stress. The National Petroleum Authority, NPA, is here to assist you. Reach out to our call center on 0302 550 380. That is 0302 550 380. Or feel free to walk into our office located at Jolu off the N1 highway or any of our regional offices to make a complaint or inquiry. If you experience any of these at the filling station,